Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to O'Neil Games. Today we'll be discussing Inzoi's low player count. I don't know if anybody has seen, but Inzoi actually did pretty good when it first released, selling over 1 million copies. I'm pretty sure on Steam. I'm gonna post a screenshot, but now only holds up to a few thousand on their Steam workshop. Now, today we're going to be discussing why I think that is. First, let's get the facts all the way straight. Their highest player count was a peak of 87,000 players, and that was at launch. That's fine. And if you don't know what a player count is, it's how many active players are playing at that time. So 87,000 people were playing on that month, and it went down to a few thousand in a couple months. Now, is this video to bash Inzoi? Absolutely not, because I like Inzoi, and I know there's a lot of issues with Inzoi because of the AI and curse word, and we will get into that in a separate video. But just like I like Inzoi and I play Inzoi, I am not an Inzoi like dictator. Like, I'm not about to tell y'all not to play or to play, because I don't like AI, and you shouldn't either. Generative AI. But I don't use that feature when I play. But I'm not a fake what is it called? A fake activist either. Like, I'm not about to see her. I'm boycotting the game because of AI, and I'm sitting over there using ChatGPT to do my homework. Not saying that's comparable, because you should at least try to cut out as much of it out of your life as possible. But girl, let's be for real. I'm not about to sit here in front. Y'all can let other people lie to y'all. I'm not. So Inzoi, though, I actually enjoy the game. It gives you different graphics and even different gameplay than the traditional Sims, the main OG simulation game, life simulation game. I love how it's like a realistic version of it, and let's slide that into the first reason why I think a lot of players might not want to stay around for the long term for Inzoi. The Sims has a classic, timeless graphic style. The Sims has came over almost over 10 years now. The Sims 4, and the graphics still hold up to this day. To this day, I'm still like fully enjoy the graphics of Sims 4. Now, do I feel like they get lazy with some of the objects and stuff like that? Yes. But because the way the cartoonish style of the graphics, they can get away with slacking. They can get away with that. And it's very aesthetic. And especially to the girlies who like Disney, who love that type of vibe. And even to my modders who like a realistic version of The Sims, they're able to download their mods and their things to make it look a little bit more realistic for their taste. So there's that. But the majority of players that I see that play Sims like the Max's match, cartoony, clayish look, timeless. And I'm pretty sure that a game's lifespan is longer when they don't have a realistic graphics. But Inzoi's graphics are very realistic, and sometimes it can be very overwhelming. And also, a lot of people's computers cannot handle it. The Sims runs fairly well on all platforms, except if you play it on PlayStation 4 like I did. It was really slow. Like, we were struggling, but I still played it. But on computer, when I played it ran perfectly fine if you don't have any mods and stuff like that. It runs really well. Most people can play The Sims. Inzoi, I think a lot of them people downloaded Inzoi and their computer cannot handle it. So why would you keep playing a game that you literally cannot play? Now, we're still waiting for it to finish being optimized, and I know they're doing better optimizing it, but I'm sorry. How much more optimization can you really do? I really don't think it's going to be super optimized to be played on most things. And that's just the thing. If you wanted to make that inaccessible as a game, then you should be ready for when a lot of them players cannot stick around. Because I don't know, in this climate, who has all that money to be wasting on that? But I guess we'll find out when higher quality just to get a new game. Am I incorrect on when the first early access came out? Inzoi, they were giving away whole computers for people to play, for the early access players to play the game. Now that sounds a little crazy and fishy to me, but not to the players who got their computers. Like, girl, get your computer. I'm not bashing the people who got their computer. I'm more like looking at the company sideways, like, why you had to give a whole computer away to play a game? Like, that is crazy. But I guess in 2025, this is the thing. Okay, next reason, representation. Sims community is very, I would say, left-leaning. Like, there's conservatives in the Sims community, but we do not play about our representation, our gay representation, our cultural representation, all things like that. That is one of the reasons why a lot of people are leaving The Sims right now, because of its relation to Dubai, what's about to be with this buyout. If you don't know more about that, look it up. It's terrible. Y'all working with Dubai. People who have literal slaves. Anyway, next topic. But Inzoi's with theirs is they do with Curse Forge, I believe, or something like that. I don't remember what it is. I'm pretty sure. Is that for their mod support? I don't remember. I don't even know why Curse Forge is bad, but I remember that it's bad. But the representation with how they had to beg to add gay people in the game. Had to beg to add fuller figure people in the game. They had to beg to add pronouns in the game. And they are adding it. But it just seems a little messy, you know, like we don't want to have to beg for any of that in the game. Like, no. But they are Inzoi listens. I love that about Inzoi, because Sims don't listen to us. Like, it feels different. Like, it feels like we just got an abusive relationship, and it feels weird that they're actually listening to us. But yeah, they're listening to us. They have added representation, and they're continuing to add. I just seen in the latest dev update that they're gonna add, because I know a lot of people were like mad that they still didn't add pronouns. Girl, they got y'all. They finna add the pronouns like that. I just hope, and also I feel like people, now we're on the third reason. I feel like people don't like had a bad first impression of it because the gameplay wasn't there. But I'm asking, I want people to spend more time. If you already have it and you already bought it and you can run it, spend more time with the early access. The game is way better than when it first came out. Like, oh my gosh. I just don't think y'all can be creative. I have spent hours in there, but a lot of people don't know how to build stuff and all that. And I do play the cast, I play the gameplay, and I build. But some people only play one aspect of the game. And if we don't have a lot of content in any part of that game right now, so I could see why you got bored if you only play one part of that game. So that's another reason. I have one more reason, but if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. My name is O'Neal Games, and I will try to keep coming out with more videos on gameplay and talking. Thank you so much for supporting my small channel. And if you have any comments about the video or about this topic, please leave them down below. Now let's get right back into it. My last reason on why I think Inzoi is not working. The last reason is I don't know. I really don't know, y'all. Y'all should give me y'all reasons of why y'all think Inzoi is not working, because they are doing a lot of marketing. It seems like even now they changed their marketing. They changed their marketing strategy, and they are walking us through development, showing us all the different updates that they're going to add to the game. Like, they're really sitting there coming up with videos every week and keeping us updated of what they're going to add to the updates. Now, what I'm scared of is when this official release came out, is it going to be the same thing twice? Is it going to be they put out the full version of the game? We have a lot of players coming up. Are we even going to get that same surge amount of players to play the game in its final beginning version? And are they going to come back? Are they going to enjoy it? And that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. Inzoi has a lot of potential, and we have reached the point of Inzoi where it's past potential, and we're actually starting to see that this is going to be a fully fleshed out game. These people do care. At least I think they do. But yeah, like and subscribe. Stay ready for the next video. I'm thinking about doing a paralive video, but I also want to do some gameplay. Let me know what y'all want to see. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'll see y'all next time. Okay, little short note. Don't know if anybody would stick around to even hear this part, but I'm coming back from editing, and I just want to say the reason why I keep using as a Sims as a comparison, because it is the life simulation game. The OG. This is there would be no Inzoi without a Sims game. So I'm just trying to the easiest thing, the biggest thing to compare it to is the same, even though these are two obviously very different games. And as Inzoi keeps developing, I think it will keep making itself known as a different game, because when I play Inzoi, it feels like a different game. But I just want to stop in here and say that, y'all go ahead about y'all day. Thank you.